All right, so we are from the AMAV team, which stands for the Autonomous Micro Air Vehicle Team. And we are a collection of undergraduate and graduate students developing these drones, and we're directed by Dr. Paley. So our team competes in two competitions. The first is the NIST UAS Indoor First Responder Challenge, and this competition is focused on building first responder drones that can be used in search and rescue situations and help to save lives and rescue people. The second competition is the Design Build Vertical Flight competition hosted by the Vertical Flight Society. This is more focused on innovating with the drone performance and really maximizing the flight characteristics. So a little bit about our team history. We've been operating for many years, about since 2018. These are some of the drones that we've designed in the past. Up here, you can see this is the drone from last year's NIST challenge. And the drones over here were built for the Vertical Flight Society challenge. And you'll notice that they have some different capabilities. The NIST drone is full of sensors and has a lot of autonomous capabilities, while these drones are more focused on fast forward flight speed and quick takeoff and landing. So a little bit about the NIST drone from this year. This is our design. It has 5-inch propellers. It's actually over there if you want to stop by and take a look later. But some of the capabilities that it has include high quality FPV feed for the pilot, and as well as 3D mapping. And it's also integrated with a ton of sensors and has a lot of capability. So this is a video of the drone from this year's competition. And the objective is to create a 3D map of a building where GPS is not accessible. So it is flying in loiter mode, but without GPS. So as you can see, as it begins to navigate around this building, it is creating this 3D map of the inside of the building. And what it's doing is it will save this map to a file on board the storage of the drone, which can be downloaded later and manipulated within a special UI that was designed to work with this system. And one interesting feature of this drone is that it's able to detect humans. So part of this challenge is there are mannequins located within this building, and each time the drone detects one of these mannequins, it's also taking high quality photos that will be sent to the pilot for more observation. So this is used to detect people, for example, if there is a natural disaster or someone is trapped in a building, we can use this drone to detect those people. And yeah.
So I'll be talking more about the design build vertical flight competition. This is the other sub team that AMAV, the other sub team of AMAV and the other competition that we compete in. So there are two parts of this competition. There's a presentation portion and a fly off portion. For the fly off, it's also split into a flight performance course and an autonomy course. So the flight performance, basically the drone has to fly between two waypoints and it has to take off and land vertically in between. And in the flight performance course, you get 10 minutes to fly as many laps as you can. And this, so this competition is focused on pushing the innovation of VTOL aircraft. And so in the top left picture, you can see are the flight logs of our competition run, and we were able to do 7 laps, which put us in second place at the competition. For the autonomy course, it is the drone has to fly the same course but without any pilot input, and it only has to fly it once. And the whole course is 350 meters long. And so this is our drone that we built. It's also over there on the table if you guys want to take a closer look later. But it is a biplane tiltsitter. So in a horizontal configuration, it is very close to just a simple quad rotor drone. So it can hover and like it can take off vertically and land vertically too. And it can also transition into forward flight, as you can see in the top picture. And in this configuration, it can take advantage of the wings for better performance and efficiency. And through testing, we found that we needed more pitch and yaw authority for the drone. So we added control surfaces on the ends of the wings, as you can see in the pictures. In the bottom right picture, you can see it more clearly. It's the gold pieces. Those are like control surfaces for more authority.
Yeah, and so one interesting thing about this drone, because we have these wings and the ability to transition into forward flight, we unlock a lot of ability to increase our speed and range, which is something that this competition is really looking for. So this configuration, when it's flying as a normal quadcopter, it's able to fly for 12 minutes and as a normal quad rotor. However, when we transition into forward flight, our flight time can go up to 48 minutes and our maximum speed can go up to 80 miles per hour. So we really get to use a lot of extra flight time and speed because of the transition. And so this is a video of our drone successfully completing the autonomous flight portion at the competition this year. And so this is all being done autonomously. What we're doing is using a built-in feature to the flight controller that is flying waypoint to waypoint. And what we had to do is kind of get all of those parameters configured, and we did a significant amount of testing to ensure that the autonomous portion would be able to be successfully completed, but also safe, and we would know that the drone is doing what we wanted to at all times. So as you can see, it's a fairly lengthy, fairly long course that it's flying, but it is very stable, and we're very pleased with its performance. So I'll skip ahead a little bit until, so you'll see very stable in all the turns, and this is due to a lot of testing that we were able to do. And so the final requirement is that it lands within this 10-foot diameter circle. And we did struggle a little bit with wind and other factors, but you'll see that we were able to dial it in to come down with a very smooth landing. And yeah, so thank you for your time. And yeah, if anyone has any questions, we'd be happy to answer them.